Hi, my name is David Emerson. I'm a long-term cancer survivor, cancer coach, and director of People Beating Cancer. Welcome to the vlog blog post regarding an issue that it's central to my life as a cancer survivor after it's been more than 26 years now. But I believe that eventually all cancer survivors, regardless of the type of cancer, if you have undergone chemotherapy, radiation, fairly aggressive therapy, we all will develop late-stage long-term side effects eventually. Chemotherapy and radiation is pretty toxic stuff. So in my head, it's all about understanding what our risks are and developing possible therapies to address those risks. Let me be specific. The study linked below was a problem for me. I believe that oncology should track long-term problems. Here's the deal. I've come to believe that conventional oncology is just not in their purview, not in their thinking, to track long-term side effects. When my oncologist prescribed lots of induction chemotherapy, an autologous stem cell transplant, he wasn't thinking about my brain 20 years out, my heart, bone, nerves. It's not really their job. It's not what the FDA does. I don't like that, but it's important to acknowledge that. It's important for us cancer survivors to acknowledge that. So, when your oncologist turns to you and says, oh, chemo brain, even so, that side effect is not really acknowledged by conventional oncology, but some oncologists do talk about it. They'll say it probably will resolve itself once therapy ends or within a year or two. According to the study below, that's just not true. Mainly, I'm just saying that oncology doesn't know that that's true. The study below, oncology has figured out it's simply too expensive, too much work to track cancer survivors for 10, 15, 20 years. Lives go on, people die, people move. Life happens. What does that do for us? So here's the deal. We're cancer survivors. We are exercising. We're eating nutritiously. There are a host of non-toxic, non-conventional therapies that I believe help us manage our side effects. There are studies in many of the blog posts on People Beating Cancer that prove basically, for instance, that vitamin D supplementation or curcumin supplementation reduces the risk of Alzheimer's or heart disease, both of which I have struggled with over the years. It's not as if I'm criticizing conventional oncology. It's just not what they do. But we should acknowledge that and move on to those studies which point to therapies that are not necessarily FDA trialed and approved. These are studies. Curcumin is a wonderful example. There are thousands of studies talking about curcumin and chronic health, cancer, secondary cancers, chemobrain, Alzheimer's disease, inflammation, etc. That's what I focus on, and that's what I think that all cancer survivors should focus on. If you have any questions, comments, scroll down the page, send me a question or a comment. I will reply to you ASAP. In the meantime, thank you for your time, attention, and hang in there.